So let's go ahead and jump right into the first Cyraxx video. I don't really know what he's talking about just yet, but I seen him pulling up a killstick. So I think he bricked another one of his computers.
As far as what they have tried to do, me and my family. This right here is their latest device. I got this today from Amazon.
Looks exactly like the USB converter that I use. It looks like the same exact thing. But what would Cyraxx even need that for? The fool can barely plug up his microphone in general. You guys know at least 95% of the time, Cyraxx is talking into the one microphone that he's got up to his face, but you can tell it's like feeding in through his laptop or something like that.
Right? There's a symbol for slot USB extender, right? Wrong. Inside this right here, is a is a motherboard meant to wipe out electronics and destroy them. So what I'm going to proceed to do is, because I can see where they've toyed with it right there, I'm going to pop this open and show you guys what these people do to these.
Why do you even mess with electronics anymore? Whenever you get sent something, you should just throw it in the trash. It's literally not worth it. Like, the last 5 or 10 times you have got sent something, bro, it's just completely shut down your entire crib. You almost burnt down your house last time, dummy boy. The fact that when some electronics come in the mail, Sally just doesn't immediately throw them out is absolutely ridiculous. She's playing with fire. People always say, like, Cyraxx needs the wood chipper, right? But I'm telling you, out of all the things that Cyraxx could possibly defeat, if he, like, gets some electronics in the mail, has a kill switch, and he shoves that into the chipper, that might be the one thing Cyraxx can take out, bro. I'm surprised this isn't plugged into the wall right now while he's fidgeting with it.
And here is the kill stick.
There's the kill stick, everybody. There's the kill stick. What was going to destroy his house? Where do you even buy these at? Like, what are these good for besides trying to ruin the goblin's day?
Contraption that they used and how devious they are. They have managed to wire a kill stick to a cord that has fried both of my computers entirely. They used to turn on, and now they do nothing. But this is what I mean, you guys. These people are very evil and very divisive. So for those of you that think that I am joking about these guys trying to use devices and doing illegal means to family, here you go.
They're not trying to kill your family, Cyraxx. They're trying to take you out, fool. They're trying to get all the scabs off of your head. They're trying to burn it all to the ground, burn it all down. And if Sally was any bit smart, she would pull a Bob, the lumberjack, and just cut everything down. No internet, no nothing. But she knows if she knows if she did that, Cyraxx would just be in her room 24/7. Mom, please turn on the internet. Last night I figured out that Ed was talking to my arch nemesis. Well, one of them, Mom. He was talking to Southern Harlot, and I think he's gonna try to cheat on you with her. But little does Cyraxx know, the Southern Harlot is too good of a lady to ever consider that. But it doesn't take away from the fact that Ed is shitting on you. You across the room, brother. You have literally destroyed your entire family. It doesn't take a kill stick to shut him down. You're the one who does that.
This is how evil and sadistic these people really are. They will literally pay somebody at Amazon a very high amount of money to do something like this. And in case you guys are wondering, yes, I'm going to be handing this over to the police.
If you guys weren't on freaking, who was it? He wasn't on John's last, no, it wasn't his last stream, but it was close enough, right? Cyraxx is now calling the cops again, and I was just so curious about what the cops were going to say to Cyraxx, right, bro? I was like, what the hell are they going to say to him? And he's like, listen, ma'am. He's doing the Cyraxx, right? Listen, ma'am. This guy named John, he's sending me some friendship sticks in the mail, and I'm so scared right now. Please do something about it. And she was just like, who is this again? Oh, Chance, it's the 43. Everybody, it's the 43. Come around the phone. Listen, he's crying. He's going to take me and my family out. He's sending me some friendship sticks, and I just don't know what to do anymore. And she's like, okay, well, do you know where he lives? And he's like, no, I do know his name, though. His name is John. And John is trying to take my family away from me. And she's like, okay, well, as soon as you figure out where he lives, you call the police up there. And he's like, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for not being a single bit of help to me. How can you call the cops so many times in a row and not realize that they are never going to do anything for you?
And it's just one of many devices that they have used to try to destroy my stuff and the family. This right here is one of them, and then there's like 2 other kill sticks, a controller, and a couple other things very similar to what I just showed you guys that they have used to try to destroy my family's property, my property, and also in an attempt me and my family.
I like how his body could barely contain that lie. He's like, they're trying to take my family away from me. Or maybe him and Ed just had a really good time before this live stream, and then he was just coughing up his future brother-in-laws. Or brothers? I don't know. Ed has been pregnant for an insanely long time.
Thankfully, there wasn't that much juice behind that, and it just sapped the power out of my PC. So that anyone out there that thinks that your electronics are safe from these people, you're not. These people will hire somebody at Amazon to do illegal things like this.
Steve says he can't handle hot fluids. He needs to put Ed. Just like Chris Chan with the Fanta, Cyraxx just uses his coffee and brandy solution. He's like, yeah, we just gotta pour it in here, and then maybe I can get pregnant too. You've been pregnant for so long. I don't think it's gonna happen. I've always wanted a child, Ed. You know this.
They will literally hire somebody at Amazon to do shit like this. This right here is another crime against them. That inside of there. And as I said, yes, I will be handing this over to the police as soon as they send somebody out to pick up the rest of the stuff as well. But also, that does lead me into my next thing. Into what I'm going to say next. To anyone out there that wants to send me anything, instead of sending me the actual electronic device, I understand that not all of you are bad, and that some of you genuinely do want to send me cool stuff, and that's fine.
Cyraxx, none of us are bad. Maybe there's a couple of bad apples sitting here and there, but not a single one of us are bad. We are looking at the bad guy. That was even more confirmed with the Epstein files. You literally are pulling a Mr. Krabs, but you're not doing it by accident. You're raiding your mother's panty drawer. You're stealing their pills. You're stealing their weed. You're stealing their alcohol. You were going to Sally's job and robbing the place and got your grandma fired. You are the bad guy. You talked to children. You raped blind Billy. Like, no matter what these people are doing to you right now, you have earned it tenfold. That's the entire reason. There will never be anyone else like you in this world because you are that degenerate. That's the reason this is happening. All they want is you off the internet. Or just more laughs at you, dude. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but I don't really care which one. I enjoy the laughs, mainly, because you're that much of a ridiculous person.
But from now on, if you guys want to send me anything, send me the cash, because now I no longer trust anybody sending me anything electronics-wise.
No one is sending you money, dummy boy. They know what you would do with it. You would go try to talk to Security Jake again, like, look, brother, look, we can do our wrestling moves in private now. I'm able to afford a hotel room with this $30 they sent me. And what would Cyraxx even spend money on in general? Like, besides, like, some degenerate... What could Cyraxx be spending his money on? It would just be a waste of their time. This is far more productive.
And yeah. With that being said, guys, hopefully you guys see now firsthand what these people do to destroy my family's property and my property.